You know how you can't like breathe while you're drinking because if you did you might drown so your body stops you.
I don't know what you're talking about. I fucking breathe just fine every single time.
They should invent that but for sneezing while peeing. Welcome back to Silent Hill 2 everybody.
They should. They should. And while you're at it, sneeze while you pee. Be sure to sweep up the leaves out in the garden. Then you can get back to the fireplace.
Yeah.
Better not let me catch you slacking off. I thought that's a sucking off for a moment.
I better not catch you sucking anybody off.
Except me. No, you know what? Even me, I don't want that shit. I want you to get that fucking fireplace running.
Yeah, for
right?
real. Like, nobody's fucking not until the fireplace is fixed.
What if he's just such a fucking intense manager? Like, he really cares. That was just a note directed to, like, his wife. Like, yeah. Straight up. Like, this man is like, my job is what matters to me most. And he's like, it's tearing our family apart. And James just kind of sits around like, I need to find Mary.
It's just like, Mom, Dad, please stop fighting. That was actually a thing that I had said. My manager and assistant manager were both arguing one morning, and I said, Mom, Dad, stop fighting. And they got pretty mad at me when I said that.
Sorry, the punchline of your joke are kind of drowned out by the loud ass shotgun in my ear.
That's okay.
They stopped when you said that?
No, they got mad at me.
What? Why?
They were like, don't make light of this situation.
Don't make a light of the situation when two grown adults at work yell at each other.
Yeah, no, for real. They were a fucking horrible combination for sure.
Excellent.
My store manager in general, not to indict myself or anything, but he was kind of a real piece of work.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Yeah.
I just hate when people can't just fucking leave other people alone. Like, I forgot what happened. I was working at like I think it was the Target store, and I was like in the back rooms, like stocking some stuff. And I was making a joke about how like more and more people were coming in. There was like 5 of us, and then I was like, "Oh my god, how many more people are gonna come in?" Haha. And the next day, one of the higher ups came over to me like, "So somebody complained that you were like complaining and making fun of them." And I'm like, "Are you kidding me?"
Yeah.
And he was like, "I know it's stupid. Just forget about it. But I just wanted to let you know that some people are just dumb."
Yeah, no, that has happened quite a few times.
I'm just like, I can't believe people.
Some people take it really so personally, and I mean, like, I just feel like if you're going to be in a management position, that you just can't be that kind of person. You gotta be able to put that kind of thing aside.
But definitely, I was appreciative of I would honestly say every single person that I personally worked with at Target were lovely people. They were all great.
Yeah.
All did a good job. Okay, you can stop doing that now. One of my coworkers actually had his own YouTube channel and asked me to help him with some art and stuff. Unfortunately, I don't actually quite remember what the name of the YouTube channel was. Otherwise, I would totally be like, "Here you go, shout it out."
Yeah.
And then again, I don't know if he would want that. I mean, clearly from asking for some assistance, he probably wanted to, but at the same time, I'm like, I don't know if he wants to be like, with the way that we're just kind of loosely talking about our lives, be connected to his IRL situation.
Right, for real. Yeah.
Let me see.
I also thought about it too. I was gonna go into a whole rant, and I was like, I don't really want to. Like, I mean, I do want to put him on blast, but I also definitely don't want to put his full fucking name and address on here and be like, go fucking yell at this guy.
Yeah. Now talking about definitely yell at him. Send it, editing when cut that out.
Yeah, that's yeah. The whole part redacted.
I've said his full name so many times on YouTube.
Yeah.
It's definitely happened a million times.
Poor guy.
Which is why I found it so funny when he was like, "Don't say my name." I was like, "All right, I'm gonna edit it out."
Yeah.
World, we love you. You European you.
It always like it always trips me up when I'm with your friends, and they just call you by like your like in-game name. I guess on probably Final Fantasy or whatever.
Yeah, at this point, I've just been like null out on every single video game.
And I'm always like, am I supposed to also follow that? Like, does nobody know you by your real name? Like, what's the deal? So
No, ever so often, some people will call me. Like, actually, the only person who will call me Sam is either Greggy because she's fucking with me because we call each other only by our real names when we fuck with each other.
right.
And then Ashley because we just have like this like sibling situation going on where she just calls me by my name and I'm just like she's like Samuel and I'm like don't fucking like officially like don't use my government name like what is this?
Yeah. I always thought it was really funny because our friend group definitely got to the point like back, like this is real deep lore like 10 years ago or some shit like that, but we had basically gotten to the point where everybody was so familiar with each other that they all used their online they used their real life names. We did have
Yeah.
like one friend though whose like real life name we were like, nah, this shit doesn't fit. You're gonna be that name for the rest of your life now.
Which one are you talking about?
I'm talking about Konoi.
Oh, Kona, yeah.
Yeah.
Ironhawk, as he's known to the legends.
Yes, there you go.
I actually don't. Do I remember what Konai's real name is? Oh my god.
Probably not. They actually just
my
messaged
God.
me after a little while because they saw that I was playing Overwatch, but I wasn't playing Overwatch. It was my little brother on my account. And they were like, "Are you playing Overwatch?" It's like, "No, I've got other shit to do other than play Overwatch."
Let's get Ironhawk in here for a guest commentary on the last point of Sound.
Yeah, just randomly.
Oh my god. No, definitely. I've talked. I think the last time. Did I ever tell you the one fucking time that I got? I was talking to Dan randomly. Like,
Yeah.
I think it was this year, and he was on video randomly. Like, I don't even remember how we got to that part.
Yeah.
And he was fucking. Is this too much information? I don't know, but well, fuck it. Editing Gwyn at your own discretion.
Yeah.
He was like a stagehand, and he showed me the stage and everything. Like everybody was running around in the theater. I was like, damn, that's actually cool.
Yeah, it's really random, but interesting.
Yeah, I thought it was really cool. No. Do I reverse them?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, we just had the order on I can't remember. It doesn't matter.
Well, we got it. We're just so smart. We're just such smarty pants.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is.
Well, that's neat. I love that. That's my favorite. I took that.
This is a really funny thing because it's like eerie and like, ew, like what's up with this photo? And then you realize that it's like literally just showing you how to complete the puzzle that's in this room specifically.
Oh.
And it's just like really silly to
Number 3.
to just be like, here, it's just this is the photo.
All right.
Once again, we're going to smush the apple in.
That's not working.
No.
Well, I need a light bulb, it seems. A red light bulb.
You've seen where a light bulb is before.
I have. I'm just not sure how to fucking get it.
Yeah, we are still looking around for stuff, for sure.
All right, let me see here. Yep. Oh, music. Okay. All right, Mr.
You missed.
Yeah. Wait. Oh my god. I forgot Yamaoka for a second. I was like, what the fuck is his name?
Yeah.
And then the funniest fucking shit too is that I did not try to think of his name like in terms of Silent Hill. I was like, what is the estate in DBD called?
Yeah, there you go.
Silent Hill flower deliveries. Perfect flowers for perfect occasions. Our bestsellers: lilies, chrysanthemums,
Chrysanthemums.
gardenias, gladioles, carnations, daffodils, hyacinths, violets, roses, and orchids. 20% off wedding bouquets. Call us at 10207. That's crazy.
My telephone number is 1.
Hello?
So I hope, but at the opposite end of this hallway, like down the other hallway, there's that puzzle that I was telling you about that just destroyed my computer.
Oh. Oh no.
because of the mirror. So hopefully you won't have to struggle through it as much. But if we do, I'll just. It's not really much of a puzzle anyway.
I honestly can't be bothered to dodge anymore.
Yeah, I don't blame you. I think you've got like what, like 20 health drinks at this point.
I really do. Open. What? This seems very highly unusual and upsetting. Why won't this door open for me? No bathroom has been locked thus far.
Yeah, no, I think there's been a couple actually.
No.
They just don't want to give you any items anymore.
Hey, all right. Is this Zero? Oh, it's a swan. Not nearly as interesting, but you know what? It's fine. That's fine.
What was the fucking origami killer doing?
You know, I don't think if... I think at this point, Hot Topic literally just exists purely thanks to Nightmare Before Christmas. Like, there's nothing else.
What the hell are you talking about right now? Wait, I was talking about Heavy Rain, the origami killer. Why are you talking about...
I was talking about Zero, the dog from Jack Skellington.
Oh!
His little tissue dog.
Okay,
That's what it looked like to me.
All right. Yeah, why would they do that?
We were going very different directions.
Yeah.
How am I gonna yes and you if we're both in two different sentences? This is what you see right when you leave the Balam Garden at the beginning of Final Fantasy VIII. I'm gonna take no questions, no comments. That's it. That's just a statement, and you're gonna deal with it.
I'm closing my eyes and trying to remember anything about Final Fantasy VIII.
Don't. It's better if you don't.
I've heard about this.
No, I love Final Fantasy VIII, but because I love it, I can absolutely say that it's a shit fuck, like it's ass.
Do you think that that's gonna be a candidate for a remake at all, or do you think that they're just gonna leave that how it is?
They're gonna leave it probably.
I think so too. Nobody really talks about it, at least nearly as much as number 7 anyway.
The remaster is pretty nice. Like, I like the graphical upgrades, even though what they've done to the frame rate and to and like the limit breaks and all that shit is kind of nasty. But no, I think the remaster is pretty nice. And yeah, I just don't think it has enough people that are really clamoring for it. And it is just definitely the black sheep of the bunch. I'm definitely, even personally, despite the fact that Resident Evil, Final Fantasy VIII was my first Final Fantasy game and my first JRPG ever, I'd still honestly want to see a Final Fantasy IX remake first.
Yeah, I do think that, like, aesthetically, I've been interested in Final Fantasy IX for forever, basically, and I've always wanted to play it. No, the only Final Fantasy games that I've ever played are half of the 7 remake and 15 and 14, I guess, but that hardly counts.
14 doesn't really count. Yeah, it is a Final Fantasy game, but not like in the sense that mirror, mirror on the wall, who's the sweetest of them all? Peel away the shiny skin, see the rotting flesh within. Well, that's just rude.
Yeah.
And however, why is square rotation station? I don't understand.
Rotation station.
I'm not 100% in love with this right now.
That's probably exactly where it goes. You could put it back down and try something else. Solve it like a puzzle. Do all the edges first.
Yeah.
Oh.
Nope, that's too thick. Okay.
My wife says this to me. Points up. Nerd emoji, I guess. I don't know.
Excellent. And then...
What the hell? Go to the room on the other side of this? Wait, it's not going to let you take the apple now. Not this room. There's a room on the other side of that wall that you can go to. 201
okay.
there. That's really interesting. I wonder what's going to happen.
Because you chose the other apple?
I did.
Okay.
And it just solved the puzzle, and then I don't know what happened to the other apple.
Oh,
what?
That's not what happened for you?
Not at all.
Oh.
No, the Snow White figurine it did give me, but when I put the shiny apple in, like, first of all, the mirror reflected the room that I was in.
Oh.
And so I'm surprised that yours didn't at all, which I was saying that it had forced it was forcing ray trace reflections or something because my game was like lagging every time I was in this area. What was that? Like, why was there red down the hallway? Did you see that?
No, I heard that. That's why I was like not participating in the conversation. Oh, okay.
I'm so confused right now.
So none of this happened for you?
Well, maybe yeah, that mirror was like reflective. It showed that room behind us, basically. But I used the pretty
Clean
apple
apple
instead of the rotten apple.
Interesting.
I'm gonna Google it.
Okay, absolutely Google that. Yeah, because I mean, it could just be the way that I have the game render right now. But yeah, that was creepy as fuck because I just fucking heard what I thought was a pyramid head, and then I see the red, and I'm like, all right, this is over. Game time's over.
Do you still have the other apple in your inventory?
Yes,
You do?
I think.
You don't?
Oh no, it's gone.
You ate it. James got hungry.
Delicious. Delicious. Interesting, yeah. He just decided that he's only going to use one and throw the other one away. That's fucking wasteful, my dude.
It is. Well, I mean, I guess... Yeah, no, that's... James, this is a stupid idea.
Employee elevator. No, still nothing that I have. Music box. I guess I haven't checked out the music box yet. Wait a fucking moment.
I was about to say, I wonder how long this is going to take you to notice.
What the fuck is happening? Oh, yeah, no, what the shit is going on? Hello? Okay.
Shit looks bad out here, man.
Whoa, yeah. Is this all of it? The entire place? Or just like...
Yeah.
Oh, what the fuck?
Parts of it, anyway, I guess.
Okay, I'm not there. Where am I? There we go. I need a lot more figurines.
Yeah.
And I need that fucking, like, light bulb that just will not come to me.
No, you need bolt cutters, which I believe are on somewhere on the 3rd or 2nd floor. I think you got to go get the figurine in the fireplace right now.
Right. Thank you for the reminder because
room.
I'm kind of shit going on my brain here.
There's a lot of fucking shit to carry around in Lakeview. Pound for pound, the most items I think in any of the areas that we've had so far. Especially since the apple wasn't even necessary for half of it.
Yeah. No, it's just odd because it's like a combination of us talking, me exploring, me trying to fight, and then keep things track of. And I realize that I'm honestly concerned about my memory sometimes.
What's your health state at?
Green right now.
Okay.
Why did it autosave? I don't like that. Why did you ask that? I don't like that. You sneaky bitch.
God damn it.
So there is a God. We know this. This world is still Christian.
He believes in the pagan god. What the fuck? Yeah, okay, game. Don't even worry about it. That is just a closer. What the shit?
It is a Mandarin, actually, though. It is the same exact model of the one that is crawling around underneath the grates in the labyrinth. Yo! Actually, whoa! Fucking ride it, cowgirl type shit. Let me look, because now that I've seen the Mandarin so much, I've already forgotten what the closers actually look like. But I don't think they have a head, right?
No, not really. I was expecting a jump.
Closers is a free-to-play 3D MMORPG developed by Natic Games and published by Nexon in South Korea.
That it is. I don't
think this is right.
I've actually think I've played that one before.
That's a lot of boobies, though.
Oh yeah, that I definitely played that one then. Are you dead yet? The music's still going, so I'm just kind of concerned.
Okay, they do have a face, but it's not lips like Silent Hill 2, and it's more Yannick.
Ah, Yannick. I am also tired, thank you.
Callback!
Haha! Funny jokes.
There's also the slide machine in this room, which I think you looked through maybe in the original game, and that he just destroyed. Maybe because people playing the game wouldn't know what a slide machine is, because they're too young.
I am too young to understand this reference.
Yeah. I guess I didn't even really have slide projectors.
Jesus fucking Christ!
We had the overhead. Did you have overheads when you were in school? The little things where they would they project onto the thing, and you had transparent little sheets of paper that the teacher would draw on and shit.
Yeah.
That was our slide projectors.
That's how I learned that I needed glasses.
I'm sure that's probably not a unique experience either.
No, yeah, definitely not. I could not see half the shit on the screen, and nobody else was pointing it out. So I was like, I raised my hand and was like, I think the projector is a little blurry, like it's hurting my eyes, and everybody was like, it's fine. What the fuck are you talking about? I was like, oh no. And then literally as I got home to my mom, I was like, hey, I think I need glasses.
Yeah.
Now, is this paint or is this blood?
I think it's funnier if it is paint, because like,
That
who
would
the
be
fuck
very
is
funny.
gone crazy in here?
Which is like, I'm gonna stab you, and then I'm gonna do it a couple more times, and then I'm gonna be satisfied after 100th time. Just to make sure. Just to really fucking... There's a padlock over there, right? I forgot about that. Okay, so now I have... Why was there just a fucking random-ass boss fight in there? Like, what the
I
fuck?
don't know.
Like, no. Video game, I need answers. That was weird.
Yeah.
Padlock.
You do not have the key for this one yet.
Great. I love when I don't have access.
Careful.
Oh, you don't have the right. Oh, you don't have the right. What? I did not. Oh! Hold on, my lady. I have a lot of things over there that I care about more than you. Get out of here. Leave. Leave. Be gone. Oh, my beautiful, my gorgeous. Thank you so much. Oh, yeah, look at that sheen.
Yeah.
Excellent.
Beautiful.
You don't understand. After, when you play Resident Evil games so many times back to back, and the bolt cutters are literally the first fucking item you get.
It's remarkable because I swear it's like there are so many situations in all of these games where bolt cutters, keeping them on you would be really fucking useful.
Yeah.
And yet for some reason, every bolt cutter in every survival horror game is single use.
Oh, dude, I think 7 or 8, like Village or 7 Resident Evil, they fucking use the bolt cutters like it's like the only thing in your inventory. It's so I fucking love bolt cutters in that game. Don't help me, because I'm losing my mind right now that my brain can't comprehend what's going on.
You know where to go.
I know. I was just like, how do I get there? Like right now.
Yeah.
All right, you keep yourself together in that house.
You keep calling
my God.
This isn't the first time that you've like referred to Silent Hill as the house.
Well, we're straight up in a building.
Yeah.
This is the house. Plus, also, just gonna put this out there. We should play
Control.
What is it called? Haunted Mansion, the PS2 game.
Oh, I've never heard of this.
Definitely control. No, I did not even go there. That was not going to go anywhere. No. Haunted Mansion for PS2 is a game for children based on the Eddie Murphy movie and the fucking ride from Disney.
Oh, yes.
And
I
that
see, yeah.
game scared the shit out of me. Like my tits were scared off when I was a kid, all right?
Yeah.
Like my friend back in the day, I'm not gonna name him because he knows who he is, and he probably doesn't want him associated with that. When he was scared, he would eat the shit out of his fucking collar of whatever he was wearing.
Oh yeah.
When we played that game, at the end of it, the entire top half of his like sweater was just a moist mess.
Dude, I hate that shit so bad. I was just complaining about this to someone the other day. I'm like, what was it with like fucking 10-year-olds and just being soggy constantly? Like so many people I knew would just like suck on the edge of their like sweater wrists,
Yeah,
you know?
yeah. 10-year-olds, 10-year-olds.
Yeah.
We weren't like 16 or 17.
Yeah. Oh, okay, yeah. Well, you know.
That's what made that game. That's what made that so crazy. That game terrified us, and we were adult, like almost we were like 17.
Yeah.
That game is fucked up. So
You
that's why I
gotta
was
go
like, we
back
should
to
play
the
it at some
reading
point.
room.
Reading on the wall. You mean the vanity mirror over there?
Yeah.
Yeah, because I have the paint. I have the bucket. Reading room is on the right side. Yep.
No, that's
Oh,
blocked off.
yeah. Hold on, I gotta go in here.
That's why I told you to go to the reading room.
Right.
Oh my god, there's a chihuahua in here.
You know what I'm still upset about to this day?
Huh?
Me not getting... I don't even know his name anymore. Me not getting the fucking guy who goes, "You're 2,000 years too early to fight me."
From what game?
From Grand Chase.
Oh, yeah. What is this, Sieghart?
No. What is the fucking... I want to say Lass, but that's not his name.
No, it is. It is Lass.
Lass? Okay, yeah. I was like, I want that guy.
You gotta use the can opener on the paint.
Hey, I knew that. I was aware of this. I got it. Listen, I'm talking about Lass right now. My ADHD says we're going to talk about Lass right now.
What?
Oh.
Hold on. Wait, I feel like I remember there being a paint can, maybe not even in this game or in Silent Hill, but don't you open a can of paint and there's a light bulb inside of it? Am I crazy?
No, you're not crazy. But it's not exactly... We're going to have to look at that because I know that happens every so often in other games. For example, in Shattered Memories, you get a soda can and then you shake it and a key comes out. That's the first thing that comes into my mind. With a light bulb, I have to fucking look at that because I have... That's... Oh. Thanks. So, how does that help me here? Oh. I thought there were numbers, not words.
Oh, that's right. It's an entire paint can full of light bulbs. Uh-huh. That's so crazy.
Which game is that?
Silent Hill 2.
Oh.
There's some other words that you can spell on this suitcase.
Oh, yeah.
That,
Like Kate. Well. Love well. I think that's nice.
well, that's nice, but there's some other ones that you could spell too. You were pretty close just a second ago. You can spell wife on that one.
Oh, okay. Oh.
There's another word that you could spell with this one. Which could mean anything.
You happy now?
Yeah.
Happy that I spelled that?
I'm quite happy. I just wanted to, you know. It could just, I mean, what a, just like we have a wife. That's such a coincidence.
What? Yeah, but it could also be kill Kate.
Kate?
Because Kate has way too many cosmetics. Nobody needs her.
That's true. Fuck that girl. I just got a severe skin for 15 years of League of Legends.
Oh, that skin, yeah. I thought you meant like a severe skin, like a severe skin condition. I was like, what?
I did. I developed a severe skin condition for playing League of Legends for 15 years.
That is fair.
I have not played League of Legends for 15 years. I probably played it for 13. I think my oldest thing associated with that account was from 2012. So almost.
Almost, yeah.
Although I want to say that we played either the beta or right after it went out of beta for a little bit.
Because you got us into that game very early on, but you were just a little bit earlier, which is why you got the fucking Judgment Kale skin and I didn't. I was always sad about that. I was always like, no. But no, that game was ass.
Yeah. We were like, well, I wanted to play something different than StarCraft 2.
Right.
Then
we played. I think we played with Konai and Dane.
Yeah. And obviously, League has lasted much longer than StarCraft 2.
Depression, but yeah, it is. It did definitely last longer, which is so odd because StarCraft 2 had just such a good game. I just was never good at it. That made me sad.
It's a lot.
It is very much a lot.
Okay. You are about to have to lock in
Oh.
extremely hard. I will say.
Oh, okay.
So get ready.
Is for what's in here or for what's over there?
Well, yes.
All right, I'm locking in. Lock is ready and rumbling. Whoa, what is this?
Because I'm sure you remember this section from the original game, or at least what
My-
it's asking you to do.
My brain is wanting me to tell this is the section with the 12 fucking save points, but it's not.
No.
Okay. What the?
This isn't a puzzle. You're leaving everything behind. Because this elevator has an extremely absurdly strict weight limit that requires you to only be one person. And you are carrying an entire pharmacy's worth of medication, a lead pipe, yeah. But obviously this is a big issue. I would get to that middle room as soon as humanly possible.
Are those mandarins?
Yeah.
What the fuck?
I don't know why they're here. Maybe they were here in the original. I don't know.
Employees should report for duty on time. Employees should not be absent without a valid reason. Employees should report for duty in well-pressed uniforms. Employees should not take off their uniforms while on duty. Employees should maintain a polite and helpful attitude towards the hotel guests. Employees should definitely not be slurping my fucking ear while I'm reading. Employees should help maintain a positive public image of the hotel. Employees should immediately hand in any lost items. Lakeview Hotel. Nice.
How quaint.
How lovely. All right.
Oh, wait. Go turn to your left real quick. Look at this little heater on the floor that it's asking you to examine.
Okay. Don't fuck with me.
What is this?
He's Johnny, one hot guy.
Well, I'm Johnny, one hot guy.
Listen, if I've learned anything from working with people in medical offices and buildings, scheduling all day, every day, they love their heaters. This is definitely believable.
Yeah, I believe me. The amount of stuff that people you give retail workers a label maker, and they will put shit on anything.
Oh yeah. Okay, let's see here. Now, James, why the fuck are you like cowering like this? Like, we're just gonna have to fucking do this shit. I'm just gonna try to make. You know what? Do you want to talk about? Am I safe in here, or can he come in here?
I don't know.
Okay, well, I'm gonna keep an eye on this here. So there's a locker room, there's a manager's room, there's a TV room, manager's office.
I would say manager's office first, because it kind of gives you an idea of what you're meant to be doing down here.
All right, well, I'm gonna fucking just bust.
Oh.
Oh, look at that! It's yelling at me. Don't care. Nope. Nope. It already lost me. I get fucked.
How is this going to be the bravest that you've ever been in this game?
I don't know, because they're fucking mandarins.
Dude, you saw how fast that one flew up the ceiling at you.
Oh, it purred like a cat. I can no longer be scared of it.
Alright, yeah, that's fair. I wouldn't be.
Okay. I don't know, it's a new recording session. I'm not... The fucking labyrinth wore me down over time.
That's true.
I needed some time off. And now the weekend is here. I'm no longer just sad.
Yeah, fair enough.
Excellent. Alright. Yeah, you can fucking do your chains out there. I don't give a shit. We're gonna go in here now. Are enemies gonna be in these rooms? Because that would be quite ass.
Maybe.
Like, not scary, just ass.
Just ass.
I'm not gonna pick this up yet. This is just dark. This is advanced darkness.
Yes, it is quite dark.
Are you in here? Say something if you are.
Hello?
You're not helping, Gwyneth.
I'm trapped in the drain.
What the fuck? How? Well, don't worry. This is James. He's gonna stick his hand in and get you out.
Yeah, that's true. He'll stick his hand into any hole.
You stop tip-tapping over there right the fuck now. I'm gonna get in the shower with you.
Whoa.
I'm gonna clean you real good.
Whoa.
Shut the fuck up right there.
Dude, the screen got dark in a way that I thought you activated like the fucking Hitman Instinct mode or some shit, like you were looking for your target. I was so confused for a second. I was like, has there been an item highlighting mode in this game for forever that I've been unaware of?
Gem box. Alright, we're just gonna put gems in the box. That's just all we do here. That's fine. There's like an ashtray, honestly. Alright,
Yeah,
there's a
for
gem
real.
here. Alright, where the fuck do we go next?
There's,
well, go ahead.
There's just 3 of those, so
Alright, I'm going to just bump my head into all of these and see what happens.
yeah.
So I'm going to take a right out here and then just go for it. You know... Yeah, you better turn away. Thanks.
I mean, to be fair, I guess they don't have eyes, so, you know. Okay.
See if that's valid. I'm actually going to test this. It has no idea.
Huh.
Yeah, you're right. It doesn't know. Wait, it's coming my way. Hold on. It's sniffing me. It's actually sniffing me. Like I can smell it.
It's got
I
your
can
scent.
smell it.
I can smell it. Dude, Silent Hill 2 with smell-o-vision would be bad fucking news,
Ooh,
man. There are a lot of nasty
terrible.
smells in this game.
Yeah, they can't see me.
Wow.
All right. Well, that makes us a little bit more good. Goodly? Goodier? Goodies.
Goody.
So how about SonicShadowsGenerations.com?
What are you talking about?
I don't know. I'm just trying to make light of my unfortunate situation.
It is unfortunate.
I need you to not come over here right now. It's purring again.
Aw.
That's lonely. I'm sorry, my guy.
Well, it's got a friend.
You've got a friend. Okay, yeah, now they're definitely after me.
Wow.
Running in the hall will not be tolerated.
That makes
Do
sense.
you come in here? If you do, we are in Ass Cheek Town. Nothing works. It just won't wash off. Order new sheets. I'm fucking done with this. This is the most real ass fucking thing I've ever read today.
Yeah, for real. That's a definite actual worker wrote this.
Like that's just somebody at the fucking office from Bloopers being like, "What's up?"
No, I can see it now. Like they're fucking like, yeah, someone stained all of the sheets with blood. We have to order new ones. And the manager's like, can't you just use bleach?
Yeah, I can bleach your eyeballs.
Yeah.
All right, we're just gonna do one of these. Is this open?
No.
Nope. Of course not.
That door is your ultimate goal. This location.
All right. Oh, that's just great.
Yeah.
Hey, so about all of this, like I think our first date went well, but then you turn into whatever that is, and I honestly told myself once and never again, and I don't think we should be seeing each other anymore.
I've fucked a Mandarin before, you know,
Yeah, of course.
but they're just not for me.
No. I'm gonna go in here now.
Oh, kitchen. Pantry, I mean.
Okay, you good? Do you need like a second?
Beans.
Me love beans. Chili is so great.
I can't have beans. I'm allergic to legumes.
Well, are all beans legumes, or can you just avoid legume beans?
Most beans are legumes, notably not green beans for whatever reason. I went to an allergist
Odd.
because I was having some issues where my hands and feet were swelling, and I couldn't figure out what it was. And they were like, it's because you've been eating soy. And I was like, I've always had soy. And they're like, you've developed this allergy later on in life. And that's really sad because ramen is one of the most amazing foods in this entire universe.
It is.
And they did a whole bunch of tests, and they said, yeah, pretty much just all legumes are fine, but you can eat green beans still. And I said, why? And they said, I don't know.
Why are you in there? There's a regular ass motherfucker in here.
Yeah, it's a laying man, a laying figure.
I do hear that. Can we just calm ourselves?
Calm our tits, please.
All right, what do I find in it? You know what? You and I are just gonna work this out together. We're not gonna fight each other. We're friends.
This is the same dude who was working at Happy Burger, I think.
He's not friends with me anymore. Okay,
Yeah.
you know what? I'm gonna just ask you to stand aside. Oh, okay. Can you move?
A little thick.
Dude, this is just so unprofessional of you. Ow. Okay,
Ow.
so that was my face. Hey, I got a dice. You want to play D&D? Where are you going?
Whoa, he's fast. What the hell?
Yeah, he's pretty fast.
Ay, ay.
Hey, hold on. Whoa. All right.
It's,
hold on.
wait,
hold
wait.
on. I want to collect this.
It's
bread.
bread.
It's bread.
It's bread.
I needed that. Okay, I
Yeah.
needed that.
Yeah.
Cheryl, I'm on my way.
Cheryl, please, it's bread.
He fell down. I can hear him screeching. He fell down on the floor.
It's awesome.
What are you doing, buddy? Are you coming through here?
I hope not, because you've got only one way to get out of here from.
Did I get all three of them now?
Yep.
Excellent. We're just gonna make one of these happen.
Yeah, I bet you can make those. I fuck with those odds.
Well, definitely.
Hello!
Oh, about that. Now,
Yeah.
we all practice our hygiene. I'm in double trouble right now because I'm going towards one, and the other one is behind me.
In baseball, this is a
Alright.
pickle.
In pickle, that's a bit. Oh, bro.
Oh, yeah, I don't like this at all.
That's fine. That's fine.
He's gonna turn
not
around? He's
Yeah,
going that
he's-
way now.
He's a pickleball player. He doesn't know.
Pickleball.
You go behind me? Okay. Yeah, you just stay back there. You just stay over there. Stop hurrying at me, you fucking freaks.
I need kawaii art of the mandarins now, please.
Hell yeah. We do that. Alright, this shouldn't be too difficult. Immediately takes for years. Why is it... Wait, what the... Who
It's
decided
weird.
that it's... What?
Yeah,
I'm gonna shoot myself here.
yeah, it's a bit weird.
Almost. That feels like it's almost.
You are remarkably close, yeah.
No. No. That back. Nope. Okay, keep that there.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
The I think you did it without looking at the design that's on the wall right in front of you, but that's pretty funny.
Yeah, no, I was just kind of like, I like the way this looks. I'm gonna make it look pretty.
That makes sense
Sir,
to me.
get the
Hey,
fuck out of
yo,
All right, there's a safe in the middle, right? I forgot about that. Do you want to come back here, or can I go? Just want to check with you real quick. You coming?
whatever you're comfortable with, man. It's totally fine.
We talked about this. This is the max comfy session. We're not gonna...
That's right. We're turning Silent Hill back into its cozy farmer sim.
It is supposed to be a nice relaxation town. So we're just gonna do that. We're gonna make Sounds Hill the nice... This is... Why... Didn't they do something like this? Like Sound Hill, like mega clean washing power wash? Isn't that the thing they did?
What?
Didn't they do a Silent Hill crossover with Power Wash Simulator?
Oh, did they? That could be
7.414.
fun. I might play that. I like Power Wash Simulator.
They did. I know they did one with Tomb Raider, and I think then they did one with Silent Hill. If I'm not absolutely brain damaged. which I could be. Never count me out.
Yeah.
Now, if you both could not be here. Yeah, put the video tape in there. Put that in there.
That'll do.
All right. That... Okay, so... That was, encounter-wise, my favorite part of the game.
Yeah, for sure. I agree. Well, I will say, you're not out of the woods yet, my friend.
Okay. It's just like... It just once again reiterates how when Blooper Team did the combat, they overcompensated because it's not the combat that's necessary, it's actual threats. And this is a cool scenario.
Yeah, I agree.
Did it just lock behind me?
This reminds me of how the best part of Breath of the Wild was when you're late game and then they take away all your fucking items and shit on that one island where you just play from the start.
Master Island.
No, there's just a shrine at towards the end of the game where all of your items get taken away and you have to do a subsistence mission like in MGS where you have to require everything on site.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, the last time I played Breath of the Wild was when it came out. Like, literally, I played that game on the Wii U, not on the Switch. And then never played it again, which is odd, because I did like it, but as somebody who, you know, is not even, like, the biggest Zelda fan, what always made Zelda special to me were the fucking dungeons.
Yeah.
So the fact that it only had 4, I was like, I'm not really intrigued enough to come back to this.
Look, man, you're preaching to the choir. I am Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom's biggest hater. Mainly mainly Tears of the Kingdom. I really fucking hate Tears of the Kingdom. I think Breath of the Wild did something.
Okay.
But I think Tears of the Kingdom sucks.
Fair.
For a million, 100,000 different reasons. But my Tumblr followers are probably sick of hearing it by this point.
I'm just gonna let you talk because for once you're gonna get the heating on me.
Yeah, absolutely. No, I mean, like I said, I've already gone over everything a million trillion times at this point. But I think the power system that they used in that game, where instead of like, you know how in the original game you had like Rivali's Gale and shit, and it was through like you jumped and then you held down the A button after jumping, and it would like make you like jump up into the sky and shit, right?
Yeah, like the powers you get from killing or like freeing all the spirits, essentially.
Yeah, so for some fucking reason, they decided to make that so that you have to, in order to get those powers, you have to spawn a guy and talk to him and then activate your ability. It's so fucking weird. I hate that shit bad.
What?
The story in that game is cooked. There's like... Every cutscene is exactly the same. Like, you go to the end of the follower dungeon or whatever, and they're like, "Oh, the sacred stones? We have to kill Ganon!" And everyone's like, "Yay!" And that's it. That's the whole story of the game. The gameplay mechanic has already been done by Banjo-Kazooie, nuts and bolts.
Yeah, that's probably the main reason why I'm steering away from that game.
Anyway, I don't like it. Basically, I think everybody has been duped by Nintendo into thinking that game was a good game. And I was really... Leading up to the Game Awards for that year, I was so upset because I was convinced that Tears of the Kingdom was going to win.
And he did not, because I think it was Baldur's Gate.
And it didn't deserve it. Yeah, Baldur's Gate came out that same fucking year.
Yeah.
And that had everything else. A million things better than Tears of the Kingdom did. I think everybody should have really known what was up when Nintendo was like, yeah, we stopped making DLC for Breath of the Wild because we just had so many ideas for it, so we started making Tears of the Kingdom. Like, they basically admitted that Tears of the Kingdom is just DLC for Breath of the Wild.
Yeah.
And that's like the level of quality that you can expect from it.
But the only thing that I would have actually fucking cared about, not even, because I was like, all right, so here's my thing. All right, here's my thing. I think you remember this about me. I don't know if you remember this about me. But for how much of Oh, I love the fan service and the boobies and the things. I'm very much into romance. I fucking love cute shit. I love love and I love all that stuff. So the only thing you could have given me ever in Tears of the Kingdom was Zelda and Link fucking fluff shit. That's the
Yeah.
best thing you could have given me. And knowing Nintendo, that never happened.
No, they wouldn't do that.
No, absolutely not. And then not only that, you couldn't even make me happy with that because they killed like Mifa or however you pronounce her name, and she was the best thing to have ever happened to Link, and I'm fucking sad about it to this very day. Can we stop with this shit?
Yeah.
Do you need another one, or can I just break that one off?
Yeah, you could literally just break that one off.
Okay, I was about to keep walking for something else. My goodness.
My goodness gracious.
Link. Link? Yeah, Link, can you just spin that a little bit faster, please?
Mm-hmm.
What the fuck? What? Wait, we're here again? Oh, okay, it's just it's a different jukebox, but the same fucking problem.
This is the Venus Tears bars. Better leave.
Better leave.
Is the white flowers from the end of MGS3?
Is that White Claudia? Is
Maybe.
that what White Claudia is made out of?
I don't know. I'm off that White Claudia. We let the damn White Claudia speak tonight.
Wait a second.
Oh, is this from the
There it
ray
is.
tracing? That's so funny.
There
Because of the water
it is.
reflection.
Yeah.
That's
I
great.
found you.
Oh, the Little Mermaid. And her boobies are out!
Tits. It's nice. I like the look of this. This aesthetic pleases me.
Rapture.
Wait, what the fuck is happening?
What is happening? What are you talking about?
Whoa, what just happened?
What?
So I have a second monitor that I haven't been using for a while,
Uh-huh.
and for some reason, even though I haven't, it's connected to my screen, but I don't have it like extended or like duplicate the screen or whatever,
Mm-hmm.
It keeps going on, showing me no signal, and then going back to black, and I've just kind of gotten to ignore it. It just went red, black, green, yellow, and then back to black, and I'm like, what? Like, it just blasted my eyeballs.
Wow. They've haunted your
Wait.
hills. Your silent hills.
They did. And I'm a little bit concerned. Where the fuck was this?
It was up on the second floor.
Right, I need to go back to the employee elevator.
Is it
Go up
becoming...
twice and then to the left.
Oh, it was much darker down there than it was originally.
It's also getting really moist in here.
It's quite damp, I would say.
Yeah, it is the dampest that it's ever been. I don't know, at least this room is not worse for wear as it was before I went down there. That's actually, you know what? I kind of wanted more of that, but I guess they really could only pull that kind of game aspect where you don't have weapons and shit. They only could really pull it off with the Mandarins once.
Yeah, for sure. I'm glad that it didn't overstay its welcome, for sure, but
Yeah.
it also took me much longer. I was not acting quite nearly as bold as you were, so...
I just wanted to get the fuck out of there because Mandarins are not, like, they purred at me.
Yeah.
I was like, that's cute. Because I don't know, when I don't have weapons, it feels like there isn't really, like, there's one of two states. There is, I'm dead or I'm alive. There is no, like, in between, not like I can still do something or I could play this better. I either run or I die. That's it.
Yep.
Did I just hear another fucking Mandarin down this fucking hallway? Hello?
I think so.
Meanwhile, you give me a shotgun and a rifle and then you put Pyramid on this fucking end of the hallway, I'm gonna shit myself. Because I know because at that point, like, right, like, if I have no gear, nothing, and Pyramid Head is here, I know for a fact I'm gonna run for my life. If
Yeah.
he's there, there's a part of me that says, do I stand my ground and fight? Is this what the game expects of me?
Yeah.
So it's like, it's very, like, I don't know. Developers always go, let's take the weapons away. It makes it scarier. It doesn't. Sometimes it just makes the decision for the player, and the uncertainty is what causes fear.
I agree.
Let me put that up there. All right, what the fuck do we do now? That kind of looks nice already. No. That looks nice. Hold on. No, you're not liking?
I think that is
Well,
correct.
where's he? Oh, wait. Wait, if it's correct, then why is nothing happening?
Oh,
No,
no,
because
no,
it needs to
no.
be
I mean,
connected
like,
there.
it was, like, I think that's the correct position. Also, I think you have to hit that button at the bottom right to, like, lock in your answer, basically.
Ah, there's more.
Mm-hmm.
But this one also needs to reach. How does that work? Oh, is that something? That seems
That
right.
works, yeah.
Oh, do a little dance.
There you go.
Whee!
Now, part 2.
Oh, great. In a slumber deep, in a poison sleep, on a bed of stone, dream was all alone, and so she wept in silence with no prince to marry. All right, get me out of here. I left before fit, heartbroken and solitary when the clock. That clock is the Harry Potter font. Like, I don't even care what anybody says.
I think you're right.
All right, what the fuck am I writing here? When the clock would strike into the dead of night, ghastly she would delve all alone by herself. What am I doing here?
So each of these changes the timing at which the door at the back opens. And you're trying to get all of them to go into their doors at the proper time.
How
when
would
they
I
open,
know?
Basically. Trial and error, I think. That was correct. But they do reset every time. I want to say that literally all of them are just a half a turn, if I'm remembering correctly from reset. Like,
We mean like half turn.
like literally just one, like press one time each.
Oh my god, you're right.
Yeah.
That's
I don't
so
know.
annoying.
It's such a weird thing to do. I don't know. Well, anyway, we can finally go see Mary.
Oh hell yeah! Let's go see what Mary's up to. Let's see what we're doing. Lady, wife of mine, I'm here.
My beautiful wife.
I'm going to come see you. I was gonna say I'm gonna come marry you, which would be such a stupid line because that's her name. Is there anything in here? No.
Bob?
Mary. Okay. We're gonna make a mental out of that.
It's fine.
Mary. Mary. Oh, that's closed entirely now. All right, Mary.
It's because a big ass
Mary.
rock fell in front of it when that Mandarin fucking ganked you.
Mary.
Mary.
Hello.
Mary, my beautiful love of mine. I'm sorry for forgetting about you for so long.
Yeah, I'm sorry that I thought you died 3 years ago, but Laura is only 8. Oh, hold on. We have no frames. Oh, frames came back. That's nice.
They were just loading Mary in.
Oh, yeah. Probably even correct. All right, Mary. I'm here now. I'm gonna be here. Truly special.
She must be sitting in that chair.
She must be. That's why I can't see her, because she's so small. She's like really tiny.
She's a petite woman, we'd say.
Petite. She's also a petite or petite woman. Both of those will be correct. Mary.
A kartoffel woman?
A kartoffel? Ja. Erdäpfel. That roughly translates to earth apple, and I'm not joking. It's very bad.
Wow, what's this? What could this creature possibly be? I've never seen one of these before.
That's so crazy. What? Oh no, it's going to attack me.
I would love to be the kind of autistic that would let me look at that VCR player and be able to tell you exactly what kind of fucking model of VCR it is.
Well, it doesn't have a fucking label attached to it. Like it doesn't belong to anybody. All right, videotape. Well, time to watch.
Time to watch
Time
my
to
sexy
watch.
videotape that me
Mm-hmm.
and Mary created.
I
while
have
we
the
were
mod
here.
installed exclusively for this tape.
Are you taping again? Come on. I don't know why, but I just love it here. It's so peaceful. You know what I heard? This whole area used to be a sacred place. I think I can see why. It's too bad we have to leave. Promise you'll take me again, James?
Hey, there you are. Do you know where Mary is? Come on, talk to me.
Mary's gone. She's dead.
Liar. That's a lie.
No. It's the truth.
She died because she was sick.
I killed her.
Killer? Why'd you do it? I hate you. I want her back. Give her back to me. I knew it. You didn't care about her. I hate you, James. I hate you. I hate you. I hate you. She was always waiting for you. Why? Why?
I'm sorry. Mary, you know, isn't here. Mary?
James! Where are you? I'm waiting. I'm waiting for you. Please, come to me. Do you hear me?
are you?
You're so close now. Please, don't give up. Don't leave me out here, James. James.
There needed to be a better transition because this is a little bit weird. Why is he just sitting
I'm
in suddenly this room
pretty
looks
sure
like this?
that this is how the hotel actually looks.
That is confusing and doesn't, because then why would Laura not mention it? Because this is not normal. Like, this is not how it's supposed to be. If I was a kid, I'd be scared of this place.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I think it's maybe either a shared delusion or something, but I'm pretty sure that the way that the hotel looks right now is supposed to be the actual thing, and that maybe even the hotel that we were in was its otherworld version or
Interesting.
something. Because I mean, like, if you do look at the map, it isn't filling in like
Like in
how
the other worlds.
the other world does, and it's just like an older version of the map.
Like it like aged.
I want to say that there's a note somewhere or something that talks about the Lakeview Hotel being burnt down at some point, or maybe it was honestly in another game or something.
No,
like that.
no, we did. Remember when we saw that picture, the Burning Man, and you thought it was the Lakeview Hotel?
Yes, there you go. Yeah, that is the connecting point. So, yeah, I'm pretty sure that this whole thing is just kind of a delusion of James, or, you know, maybe not a delusion, but maybe the town itself.
No, the one clincher for this entire situation is when we go back down, is the piano still working? Because if it's not, then this doesn't work because Laura played the piano.
Yeah, that's true. Well, I don't know if you'll even be able to get back to there, because it's a little fucked in here for sure.
That's fair. I also just love how honest James was. I fucking killed her.
Yeah, he didn't even really hesitate all that much.
No. Like, and I love how he didn't, like, deny it. He didn't fight that. He immediately just said, yep, that was me.
Yeah. Again, because, I mean, it's obviously been happening silently. Nothing in the envelope. It's obviously been happening quietly.
Yeah.
Inside of
definitely.
himself, but he's definitely already come to the conclusion inside his own head about the fact that he's killed her.
Because, I mean, definitely him saying she died 3 years ago, that was that was him trying to make himself believe that. And the town did nothing more than just make him realize he's fucking lying to himself.
Yeah.
So it was never like I forgot about it. It's just his defense is coming down and he's just like, yeah, all right, fine, I'll admit it, I did it.
Yeah. We don't, at least I'm not quite, well, actually, I think it happens in a little bit. Never mind. I won't talk about it until it happens. So,
Okay.
but yeah.
I'm going to take this time to just kind of explore a little bit and let the atmosphere sink in. Because this is very nice looking.
This is actually one of my favorite tropes, actually, is the, I don't know, I kind of talked about it way earlier in the playthrough where I was talking about decomp stains. There's this comic that I read once where it was about like a guy and he goes out on like a date with a girl and everyone's kind of confused looking at him and stuff, like while he's like going out on this date, and then she takes him back to her place, and then when he wakes up, he realizes that he's been sleeping in a bed that has like a decomp stain on it, and that the house that he's actually been inside of is this like abandoned like crime scene area, and that like he's just been like floating through this delusion the whole time, and that it's like it all appeared normal to him at first, but like when he wakes up he realizes that he's in like this really fucked up area. And I don't know, there's something like really unsettling to me about the idea about going into an area, like going really deep inside somewhere like the Lakeview Hotel, like you're all the way up on the 3rd floor, and then like I don't know, like falling asleep, drifting off into the night, and waking up and realizing that you've been in this like terribly decrepit, haunted, run-down area for the longest time and you weren't even aware of it. It's just really an unsettling feeling to me.
Yeah, isn't that like... Sorry, spoilers, I don't know, editing Gwen, add your transgression, I don't know. Isn't that the fucking entire twist of the first Joker movie?
The Joaquin Phoenix one?
Yeah.
I don't know because I've never seen it.
Okay, yeah, I haven't actually seen it either. I just read like a lot of things about how he had a friend and he gave himself hope in life because he thought that she would actually like him and that she liked him for who he was. And then at the end of the movie, it turns out that it was a delusion and she was terrified of him and he just broke into her fucking like apartment and she
Yeah.
just looked at him and scared. And I'm like, bro, that's so fucking sad.
Yeah, sounds about right though. It's definitely one of the movies that's on my ever-expanding, infinitely long list of movies that I've been meaning to watch for forever.
I'm never gonna watch any movies because it's just I don't know. I don't know if you're having the same issue with the ADHD. It's just like I can't sit down. I can't. I have 50 billion things that I want to do.
Yeah, I
Like,
mean, if it's
always.
something that I know that I'm interested in, then I can. But if it's something that I'm kind of iffy on, like whatever.
I don't know. I need to we're gonna turn this into like an ADHD counseling video series because I'm over here like. There's a lot of times when like Samantha will like ask me to watch stuff with her, and I feel bad because it's like
Yeah,
there's like movies and shows she would like to watch, and I want to sit down and watch it with her, but I know for a fact it'll be torture for me, and I also don't want to fake it. You know what I mean?
right.
Like I think that's not right either. So it's just a lot of times I just have to turn her down. I'll say I'm sorry maybe later, and I'm just like it fucking hurts. And it's like how do we as people as ADHD people deal with that?
I don't know. I mean, for me with my girlfriend, whenever that kind of thing happens, we're both. Oh, I missed this one. Fuck.
Still can get it right.
Like we're just at the point now where we're like, hey, do you want to watch this with me? And we're like, no,
That's fair. Yeah.
and that's fine because we're adults about it, you know.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I mean, like I also like. I think the thing for me is that like I don't usually go out of my way. There is no healing of thy bruise, thy wound is grievous.
General Kenobi.
I don't go out of my way to try to share media with people that I'm not like absolutely crazy about. Like if there's just like a game or a movie or a show or something where I'm just like, yeah, that was like a 6 or a 7 out of 10. Like I'm not really like trying to be like, hey, let's watch this 200-hour long TV show series with someone. Like I reserve my I need you to sit down and watch this with me type stuff for like the stuff that I'm like, this changed my life. And in order to engage with me, I need you to experience this.
That makes sense.
I went out on a whim when the movie came out, the movie Everything Everywhere All at Once. And I saw it by myself. I didn't invite anybody with me. Like I just went to go see it. And then after Piper picked me up from the movie theater, I was just like, we're going to go see this movie tomorrow. And she was like, okay.
Is that the movie about Stephen Hawking?
About who?
But is that his name, Stephen Hawking?
No, that's the movie. It's about all the multiversal like travel and shit and like all the alternate realities.
Okay, I think it's like a similar name. That's why I was like in my head.
Probably.
But yeah, no, I actually haven't seen that movie.
Yeah, but that is one of my favorite movies of all time, and it was like one of the things that I was just like, I'm serious about this. Like, this is one of the things that like I need you to see ASAP.
That's fair. That is always good. Definitely wanting to share or having something to like passionate about and share about like that
Yeah,
gives us life.
that's true.
Being, we're playing Silent Hill too. We got to be like very introspective and very. It gives you a life. You know, your passions, your dream, your things. If you come like home from work and you sit down and you're just like, that's it. That's what I do for today. You can't sustain that.
Yeah, it always is crazy to me when. Wash yourselves, make yourselves clean, remove the evil of your deeds from my sight. Yeah.
Rude.
It is always just like really remarkable to me when people are like, yeah, me and my partner don't have like anything in common, like interest wise. Like, what?
Yeah.
What do you do? What do you mean you don't have anything in common? Like, if I couldn't show Piper a video game or a movie or a band that I like I would just be like shit out of luck, man. Like I wouldn't even know what else to talk with her about, you know?
Oh, definitely, yeah. It's like, and we have this issue too, man. Like, I don't want to. I don't want to dump all the personal things on the internet, but we definitely have those moments, you know, where sometimes when life comes at you fucking terribly and you end up like with mental baggage, it just becomes hard sometimes to participate
Yeah.
in like other people's joys, and it just kind of cascades. But that's why you gotta be with like supporting each other, you know,
Yeah.
anchoring each other. It's always beautiful when people can come together and help each other out.
Yeah.
This is gonna be a thing. All right, it's waves. It's the M.
Those are horoscope symbols.
It's a.
That's Capricorn. The one above
No,
it is
that's
Aquarius.
a monocle. That's
Taurus.
That's the omega symbol that Alice wears.
Oh wait, that one's Aquarius. What was the one on the top right?
Top right. That was the M.
That's Virgo.
Gesundheit.
Okay. Do people actually say that shit in Germany? Or do they
Yeah.
just not care at all?
No, they say Gesundheit when somebody sneezes.
Okay.
Definitely a real thing.
I was just like, I feel like America is like one of the only places where people actually like say something when people sneeze.
Oh no. We always say Gesundheit. My mom always makes fun of me because I keep sneezing. It's a problem. I don't know if you've ever heard me sneeze recently, but when I sneeze, I get attacked. Like it's a vicious off-screen moment of struggle where I can't control it. There's like 5 assaulters at the same time, like coming at me, and I have to like fight them off with like a knife, and it never works out. And then I just sneeze like so hard, and the people are like, "Oh my god, you're gonna die!" I'm like, "I know."
You're a multi-sneezer for sure.
Oh, definitely. Sometimes it's like 4 times in a row.
I always used to make fun about my mom doing it because like she also sneezes like genuinely like 8 or 9 times every single time. It doesn't matter, especially when she's driving, which is always the scariest thing in the world.
That is so scary when that happens. Yeah.
But she like I always used to be a single sneezer, and then just like as I've gotten older for whatever fucking reason, I sneeze like 2 or 3 times now.
Oh.
I've gotten to the point where I just tell people "bless you" forever, and then I don't ever have to say "bless you" to anybody ever again.
Oh, definitely. That's definitely how that works.
Yeah.
What the fuck am I doing?
There's a way to
Probably
get into the
missed
nurse's
something.
office through the hall room right over there.
Okay, so yeah, I was gonna say I probably fucked something up. Because this game definitely has kind of trapped me in here now.
Yeah.
Okay, I just didn't see that. Hey, where's the yellow? And this is why when people are like, stop putting yellow tape in games. I'm like, no, I definitely need that. Don't.
Yeah, it happened to me. I was a victim of needing red tape.
There should be.
She will not be cured. All that suffering. I'm no longer sure if it was of any use. If it meant anything at all. I can't say if this newfound understanding, if there's any wisdom to be had in all that happened. I suppose that's for you to learn. And I hope you will.
So was that when the doctor told James it was over?
So yeah, I was looking to see because I remembered that in the original game, there's a tape that's like that explains the reason behind why James has this idea of that she died 3 years ago.
Yeah.
Because the doctor gives him a time frame of her being able to
Live for like 3 years.
possibly live for about 6 to 3 years or something like that.
Yeah.
And that's where he gets the whole 3 years thing from. And so I think it's a less clear in the original game how long ago it is that James like actually killed her.
Yeah.
In this game, I think that Bloober Team has almost all but said that the killing of Mary was in like the last 24 hours, essentially, from when the start of the game happens. And the reason I say that is because in the scene where he kills Eddie, he looks down at his hands the same way that he does in the intro of the game,
Yeah.
where he's like looking down at his hands and they're shaking in the intro, which would really imply to me, at least, that the act of his first murder is extremely fresh
Yeah. That makes
in his
sense.
conscience. So I think that in the original game, Piper was talking with me about this earlier, where she was like, it always felt weird to me that people were always like, Mary's in the back trunk of the car, or Mary's in the back seat or whatever, because like bodies rot after a while. And so I was just like, well, I think they kind of figured that out in the remake, because it seems like James probably killed her like literally within like the last 6 to 12 hours or something like that, basically. So
Oh yeah, no, I do agree with that. That seems very likely.
yeah.
And I'm going to assume that was also the primary, like, I think, personally, I'm sure they've actually... I feel so strongly about this, I think they almost confirmed this already somewhere in an interview, and I just forgot. I'm pretty sure that in James's mind, the order of operation was supposed to be, he kills her, goes to Silent Hill, and then does the in-water ending. Like, that was supposed to be his canon route.
So, yes, Ito and Gaisi have both said that that is, like, in their mind, the like penultimate or whatever ending for the story. Although Ito has also said that like all of the endings in a way are canon. Like they wouldn't have done the alternate endings if they didn't have those endings in mind.
Yeah.
Ito has said that the In Water, and the Leave ending are both his favorites out of all of them, though. But Gaisihi makes reference to the fact that the In Water ending is relating to the Japanese custom of, I think it's called like Shinju or something like that, where it's like a family murder-suicide event where someone kills somebody in their family and then drives off a cliff with them in the back of their car or whatever. And it's supposed to like unite them in the afterlife or something like that. And it's like this unspoken thing that like happens a lot but nobody talks about, and it's like never gets really reported on in the Japanese culture or whatever. So there's like definitely merit to the fact that this whole thing is definitely supposed to end up leading to the End Water ending.
Yeah, I definitely feel like if the player had absolutely no impact, no control over James, if this was a movie, the in-water ending would be his fucking conclusion. Like, that's where he would go.
Yeah, I think so too. Even though the Leave ending, I think the in-water ending is a very cynical look on penitence as far as the tone of the game would suggest. Because James can't live with himself anymore, which is part of it, and then also the romanticized family side angle of just like wanting to be with Mary forever.
Well, here's my problem, and that's just like I don't actually remember in like the Leave ending or whatever, in like the gooder endings, the betterer endings. Does Mary forgive James for what he's done? And if she does, is that valid? Like, as a society, like, if we were to get a letter from Mary, like, from her ghost being, lol, JK, he's fine.
Yeah.
Would that completely, like, absolve him of everything he's done? Would he
No.
Should the Leave ending even be something he's allowed to have?
Certainly it does not absolve him of his sins. And obviously I think the thing about the Leave ending is that, like, you know, it's impossible to say whether or not the conversation with Mary is like an actual conversation with Mary through Silent Hill's many interesting mystical ways, or if it's just like James justifying the situation to himself.
Yeah.
You're good to keep going. There's nothing else down here. You just keep going forward.
No, it wouldn't let me go forward.
It would. Wait, yeah, you just climbed. You missed the yellow tape again.
Oh. I hate my life, dude.
So, whether or not the actual conversation with Mary happens, or
This didn't happen. I'm so upset.
or if it's just James justifying to himself, there's, in a way, it's, you know, I mean, like, I don't think that James should have to kill himself to justify anything here. I don't think that it does. And in a way, I feel like it's kind of almost a cop-out to, you know, like, absolve yourself of your own suffering by killing yourself. Not to say that it's selfish in a way, but it's just like, you know, I feel like if you were really truly interested in making amends, that you would, you know, try to live on and make up for it in some way. I don't know.
Well,
But
that's the because here's the other thing. Here's the other thing, and we talk about this is another nice thing why they I think that the prison area being so late into the game makes sense for James too.
mhm.
It's like, would that be a thing that's like? Oh, hold on, never mind. We got this to deal with right now.
Mama? Mama, I was looking for you. You're the only one left. Maybe then I can finally rest. Mama. What's wrong? Wait. You're not my mama. It's you.
Sorry, Angela. I think you were right. What we're looking for, it's not here. Not anymore.
Thank you for helping me earlier. But I wish you hadn't. Even Mama said it. I deserve what happened.
No, Angela, that is not true.
Don't pity me. I'm not worth it. Or maybe you think you can save me? Will you love me? Care for me? Heal all my pain? That's what I thought. James. Give me back the knife.
No, I won't.
Saving it for yourself. Have it your way. It doesn't change anything.
It's hot as hell in here.
You see it too? For me, it's always like this.
This whole scene is really great.
It is fantastic, but it's just also so weird because he just leaves.
Yeah.
Like, I understand, like, but I don't. Eddie, it made sense because Eddie tried to fucking murder his ass. That's different. But with Angela, why? Don't just let her walk off like that because you know that's it.
Yeah. So, one of the interesting things that they removed from the original, when she asks him, "You gonna save it for yourself?" about the knife, in the original game, he says, "No, I would never kill myself." In this game, he doesn't say that. Walk over there.
No, I'm noticing. There's no radio playing. You okay? Hey. Okay. Carry on. Okay. I'm not even gonna hurt you. You stay right there.
Yeah.
Why are you crying?
Oh no.
Nice fucking shoes, like honestly.
Yeah, we've been keeping up with the serving for the entire time. It's remarkable.
Excellent. It's also wild how this is the most amazing conversation we're about. It's wild how clothing can just, you know what I mean? Like, you
Yeah.
take a lying figure, which is a disgusting mess of a thing. You put like platform boots on it. I'm like, oh, hear me out.
Yeah.
It's
I don't know about
wild.
the lying figures.
Yeah,
They're a
I don't know.
little ambiguous.
I definitely. But do you have zippers? Hi, are you gonna fight me? There's no radio playing. I'm gonna pull out a shotgun, but we can talk. Are we gonna talk about this, lady? Oh,
Oh. Bulbous.
very bulbous, ma'am. Okay, wait. She's still alive because James is looking at her.
Yeah, she's definitely still alive, but she has no more strength to fight anymore. No, no, keep going.
All right, but hear me out though.
No.
Oh my god. I didn't even go and censor that.
Yeah, I might have to, genuinely.
312 to be cleared out. No one's returning. Oh,
Oh.
that's the room. Oh.
Yeah.
All right. Are you gonna do the weird fucking flying around thing again?
Yeah.
What are you doing?
This one's
Are we
my
fighting?
favorite one by far.
Are we fighting? Oh, what are you doing?
Look at that position. It is so scared of you.
Okay.
I think that rules.
That is fucked up, yeah.
Bluebird team, you guys did it, man. I gotta say.
No, definitely.
I keep saying it, but they understood the fucking assignment.
Oh, okay. That again.
Yeah, remember her?
Okay. Well, you have a good time in there.
Also, I love this.
Okay. Are you all right? I'm not a particularly fan of this right now.
You have left Lakeview, the map of Lakeview.
That is kind of cute.
And also, this
Oh.
is very reminiscent of the Labyrinth.
It is. Definitely is.
Almost implies that you never left the Labyrinth.
Or the labyrinth just kind of. The labyrinth is the town at this point.
Yeah.
Like, when you think about it, what is really so different about this and one of the hallways in the city, like where the Mandarin showed up? Like,
Right.
at the end of the day, it could all, like, we could still be at the fucking lookouts before we even went into the forest.
Yeah, it's possible.
Ah, there it is.
There it is.
Yes. I'm cool with this. Wow, I've been so engaged. I did not realize we've been recording for an hour and 41.
Yeah.
Look at James's face. Like, this is not the way he looked in the save points before.
No, he's looking to the side now because he knows what he did.
You can no longer look. Oh, look how painful it is. What was that behind him?
Huh?
Okay, when he looks back at the screen, bottom left of his body,
Uh-huh.
there was like a little, he was like wiggling his finger or something. I didn't go in. Zoom in. Enhance.
Maybe. I don't know.
I don't know what that was.
All right,
All
well,
right.
I guess we stop the recording here and then finish it, right?
Okay, I guess I wasn't sure how much more there is. I mean, I
Yeah.
know what's happening here, but I wasn't sure if
Right.
we wanted to finish that or not. Sure, let me reset.